important than your safety or well-being? Would you rather be entertained or safe? Then why are professional athletes paid millions of dollars while a soldier or a doctor is only paid a fraction of that? They are certainly not any more important to society than a soldier or doctor, so why are they paid so much? It's simple. They are just overpaid. I'm not saying that they don't work hard for their money, but do they really work that much harder than a soldier who has to go through boot camp just to become one and has to go through rigorous training once they become a soldier? Not to mention that soldiers are put in extreme danger every day and they wake up not knowing if they'll live to see the next. I'm not saying that professional athletes don't entertain us or that they're not valuable to our society, but they shouldn't make millions of dollars just to play a sport. According to ProAthleteDirect.com, the average professional athlete makes $3.19 million. The average professional athlete. A lot of professional athletes make more. Let's take Alex Rodriguez for an example. In 2011 alone, he made $33 million, and that's not counting endorsements. According to MilitaryPaychart.us, the average Marine makes $76,000 a year. How is that fair that the man protecting our country makes $76,000 while the man entertaining it makes $33 million? And that's not taking into account that a Marine wakes up every day not knowing if he'll live to see the next, while the most stress an athlete has to go through is rehabbing from a knee injury or negotiating an extra $1 million into his contract. On any given day, a Marine faces the burden of letting down his entire country, while a professional athlete only has to worry about letting down his team and their fans. Let's take a look at somebody like Floyd Mayweather, who according to TotalProSports.com was the highest paid athlete in 2012, raking in $85 million. When you hear $85 million, you must think that he fought a lot in 2012. Well, you would be wrong. He fought twice. He fought twice and made $85 million off of those two fights. And that's not including the 3 months he spent in jail on a domestic battery charge. And also, according to TotalProSports.com, Tiger Woods was the second highest paid athlete, making $59.4 million. And of those $59.4 million, 55 of them were off endorsements alone. That is a lot of money to be making off of endorsements, and it's definitely not money that he needs to be making. Now, some people would say that professional athletes deserve this kind of money because they work hard to get it. That's not wrong, but here's what I say. Do they work that much harder than a Marine? Some professional athletes wouldn't be able to survive a month of the rigor of a Marine's life, yet actual Marines survive years and years of it. So you're telling me that an athlete works harder than a Marine? That's just not true. A Marine works a lot harder and yet only makes a fraction of the money. Another reason some people say that athletes' pay is justifiable is they bring in a lot of money and they have to make millions of dollars to keep from the owners of the teams from becoming crazy rich. Not all the money that professional sports teams make has to go right back into their bank account. At least some of it should go to the government in the form of taxes, so they can pay a Marine or a teacher or a doctor more money. Another solution would be to lower the ticket price so that the professional athletes don't make that kind of money. But some people would say that would cause the stadiums to get bigger, which can't happen. But so what if not everybody who wants to go can afford it, can buy a ticket? Some people say that not every professional athlete makes millions of dollars, and that the averages get raised up by people like Alex Rodriguez and LeBron James, who make $20 million a year. But pro sports also have a set minimum salary, and according to BleacherReport.com, that average minimum salary is $442,000. Let's compare that to the average American, who makes just under $70,000 and often works extra hard just to make that amount of money. How is it fair that an athlete who is barely more than a spectator makes 6 times more than the average American who works extremely hard just to get $70,000? Now, getting millions of dollars is just a luxury in professional sports that doesn't need to be there. So is it fair that a professional athlete makes millions of dollars playing a child's game? Or that a Marine who works harder and in a more dangerous field only makes a fraction of that? Or that a professional athlete gets that money whether he's playing or not? Athletes are paid way too much, and we need to fix this.